Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Motivation Friday here at Sea Lake Journeys. I'm your host, Chet. With me today is Ringo the Chihuahua. There he is. He wanted to come be on the show this morning, and along with Sensei Rabbit, second degree dirty belt, who has lost his hat. Sensei Rabbit, he lost his hat yesterday in Vicky's dance party. So if you missed the dance party yesterday at 5 o'clock, go check out the replay. You can still dance to it. Turn it on and do your own dancing to it right then. Although I think it would be more fun to be live in the chat. We had a big old crowd in there yesterday. It was great. Even Robin from Sea Lake Journeys joined us yesterday. How about that? And Lori Barber was there, and Larry joined in. Yep. So, we had a few people join in that you might not have suspected to be there. Didn't expect or suspect. Excuse me. All right. So, hey, we're off to a good morning. I slept in late today, y'all. We went to bed early. Early, like 8 o'clock last night, which is about normal. But, man, I woke up at 3:30, 4 o'clock. I went back to bed, and I said, you know what? I'm still tired. And, wow, I slept till like 6:45. And then it was like, when you sleep late and then you get up and you're just kind of groggy and, it takes you 15 minutes just to figure out where you are. It was that kind of morning. I've been real sluggish this morning. And I think just the last 10 or 15 minutes, I'm finally starting to feel awake. And so here we are. And hey, let's start off the morning saying hi and good morning to 150,000 people, starting with John Gaylor. Good morning to you, John. Thanks for joining us right here this morning. The girls are us, Beth and Christy. Good morning to y'all. Woo, thank God it's Friday. I hear you. And I know Robin from Sea Lake Journeys is excited about it being Friday. She's ready for a weekend. But good morning, and good morning from Jimmy, the astute tourist Jimmy. I totally missed you. I slept through the whole thing this morning. And it's unusual for me, but I guess I just really got tired. It's been a hectic, busy week. And I ended up sleeping in. What can I say? I think maybe because I didn't get a nap yesterday. I should have took a nap, but I didn't. I was so busy. Good morning to Lee right there. Good morning to you, Lee. Thanks for joining us. Good morning. And good morning. And JJ's Adventures right there. Jan, good morning to you. And hey, I'm just feeling the Christmas spirit coming on already this week. I found, I was eating my lunch yesterday. I found over on YouTube, of course, the Peanuts gang has got a channel where they got the Vince Guaraldi piano music. He did all the music for the Snoopy cartoons and stuff, and he also did the Peanuts Christmas album. So there it was on YouTube. I said, click, and it's really cool. It was set you in the mood for Christmas, that's for sure. Listening to that good old Vince Guaraldi playing the piano for the Peanuts gang. Even little Ringo here, he's loving it. Ain't you, Ringo? Yes, he is. And on the dance party yesterday, even Ringo and Enzo made appearances as well as Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. So everybody was wanting to get involved yesterday in the dance party. Scott coming in on the hashtag Quickie Raid from Eddie's show, which I turned them on in here about 7:30. I was still, I could hear you. I have no idea what y'all was saying. I was trying to set this up. I said, I got to eat something real quick, take care of the dog stuff. Oh, my goodness. But I'm coming out of it now. I think I'm finally waking up. Good day. Good day. Hello, everybody. And I'm going to roll here a little bit faster, see if I ain't missed somebody to say hi. Oh, there you go. There's Jen Cohen right there. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday to you, Jen, and I'm glad you're feeling 100,000 times better. And next week, we hope to see you with the Level Up show at 8:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah. And good morning. Good morning. That's Danny Dizzle, the super supporter right there. Good morning to you, Danny D. Hey, Danny, this is just for you right here. Look, Ringo wants to say hi to Danny. How about that? That's for you, Danny. Great shirt, Chet. I know. Got my Kiss shirt on today. Energizing people. I was fortunate enough to get to see them play over in Tampa. I don't know, 20 years ago. It's been a while back, but had Motley Crue open for him. Boy, that was a show. Motley Crue and then Kiss. I said, I'll never go to another concert again because nothing will ever top that. Done concert going. That was the apex of rock and roll right there. You know what I mean? And John's dropping the link there for Fluttering Dreams Butterfly Ranch. Hey, thanks for that, John. And what's going on at the Butterfly Ranch? Well, the Butterfly Ranch did have a visitor this week. Occasionally the tortoises come through and lizards and snakes and giant spiders. Well, we had another visitor for you early in the morning. Check this out.
In the morning, first thing in the morning, and look who we found. Mr. Toad. Let's go, Mr. Toad.
Mr. Toad was pretty annoyed with the light. He's like, turn that light off. I'm trying to eat here. I'm having a squint in my left eye. Danny says, Robin was a great dancer. That was a cute. Baby Enzo was dancing too. Yep, baby Enzo got to dance. Ringo got to dance. Sensei Rabbit got to dance. Everybody was dancing. Danny D, we was glad you was there to hang out with us during that 45 minutes of nonstop dancing action. That was my aerobic workout for yesterday. So I didn't have to go for a walk. And so I ended the day with about 15,500 steps. So that's a lot for me. And my little stumpy was hurting. That was hurting really good. But that's okay. I got my exercise in. I burned over 3,000 calories yesterday. Thanks for the help of Vicky's dance party. Oh, speaking of that, there's Foodie's Vacations now. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Chet and Chat. We was just talking about you and your show. And Robin from Sea Lake Journeys like that. She goes, when does she do this? And you're talking about doing it about every third week and all that. And I don't know, I might be able to convince her that maybe one week a month we might have one over here at Sea Lake Journeys, that we can rotate it, keep it on the same time and day like you're doing, Vicky. The day you don't do it, maybe we'll do it. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. If I can get Robin from Sea Lake Journeys to come over and help me out with it, we might do that. Jen, good morning. Danny, good morning. And hey, coming all the way from down under is Joe Hupp. Good morning to you, Joe. What's going on, brother? Let's see, we're going into winter, so you're coming into summer down there. So you're probably warming up a little bit. You're warming up, and we're breaking out the long socks and the sweaters. So, yeah. So I hope you're having a great time down there, Joe. Good to see you. Good morning. And rolling. Good morning. Where we go? Brain fog, Chat. Yes, that's what it was. Absolutely, Jimmy. That's the best description of it. It was like I just could not focus. I was like, I know I got to do stuff, but what is it I got to do again? I never used to experience that until after I had about 50 surgeries. But I don't have it very often. It's only on that rare occasion that I do sleep in. I sleep too much. I call it sleeping too much. When you sleep like 10 hours, 11 hours, that's just entirely too much. And your brain just don't know what to do when you wake up. I still feel like, I knew I was dreaming last night, really busy dreaming. And I woke up and I just could remember the part of one dream. And as Robin from Sea Lake Journeys had this show she was watching, it was some people going back, they weren't going back in time, but they're going out on this, it's a show, TV show, but you have to live like it's the 1880s. Okay, so you dress up like the 1880s. You have to go out there and you have to fix up your little farmhouse, and you have to plow your fields, and you have to plant all the stuff, and you have to raise your animals out there, whatever you got, pigs, turkeys, goats, chickens, whatever it is. And you have to go to town to get the flour and make everything from scratch on a wood-burning stove. And, there is no hot water. It's unless you put some in a pot and put it over a fire, there's your hot water. That's all you got. No showers. You had to use an outhouse, just like it was in the 1880s. And so it was really interesting watching them. So I dreamed about that. I dreamed that we got on that show. And I remember them telling me, okay, stipulation is you have to wear long pants all the time, and you can't, you can't show your leg. You got to be like your just normal leg. I said, okay, I can do it. And so I don't know why I was dreaming that. I guess because I was intrigued by the idea of doing a show like that where it's out there for, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. And the whole family, they all had kids. and trying to raise them up too. Had the one-room schoolhouse, and it's a whole great show. Very interesting show. I would like to do it, something like that. I don't know about Baby Enzo and Ringo. They probably want to be out there chasing the chickens around, and the rooster go over and put a hurting on them. Good morning. Now, how about y'all? Anybody want to go back to the 1880s for a few months? Plant your crops, plow that field behind a horse, and raise them animals yourself. Go slaughter them. Yeah, how about that? Trying to figure out your budget that you have of $2. What are you going to do? Oh boy. Good morning. It was so cute to see you and Robin dancing. Tell her I said she was a pleasant surprise. Vicky said she was a pleasant surprise, Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. Did you hear her? She goes, woo! Oh, I'll tell you, Vicky, she had a great time in that. And she talked about wanting to maybe come in and see what it's all about. Because she asked me every time you have it. I said, I got to do dance party with Vicky. She goes, what's that? I said, I try to explain it to her. I said, you just got to come in one day. Of course, she has to work. But she goes, if I get off in time, I'm going to come in there. So she just finished her last meeting and come running in here. And she had a great time. We got to get ready for a cruise we got in 23 days. Yeah, 23 days we'll be on a ship. And then we'll be dancing like this, Vicky. Okay, guys, that's what the MSC Yacht Club party looks like. It was not a glow party. It was just a deck party for the yacht club. But Lori Barber and Cindy and Robin from Sea Lake Journeys had all these glow sticks, so we turned it into a glow party. And MSC Yacht Club didn't care. Everybody was like, "Yeah, we'll take one." So we handed out. Everybody had more than one. I mean, we had plenty of them to hand out. Turned it into a glow party. Had a great time. And that's why I say you can do stuff like that on your cruise. Take some glow sticks, some glow hats, and when you go to a deck party or something, when it's happening at night, hand them out. Have a good time with a whole bunch of people. You can wear, your Mardi Gras stuff if you want to any party like that. I think little Ringo wants down, so we're gonna let him say goodbye to everybody. Goodbye, y'all. Goodbye, little Ringo. So yeah, make a good party great. Adding your own touch to it, sometimes. And we've done other things too. I hand out Hershey Kisses at Christmas and say, and Robin from Sea Lake Journeys would say, here's a kiss for you. Looking for couples usually. Here's a kiss for you. Now you have a kiss for her. And then they kiss. And of course I catch it on camera and make a video about it here on Sea Lake Journeys. We've done that before. There's videos over there. You can find them. It's a lot of fun. And yes, howdy, Jan. And good morning to you, Linda. Thanks for joining us. Right on. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in here. John Gaylor, good morning. And Ryan coming in. PK Adventure Travels. Chet Mix. Hashtag meow, 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 meow. Woo, 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 woo. Kathy and Bryant, good morning to you. Hello there, Chet, and everyone in the chat. Always a great inspiration on Friday. We try to get you motivated, get through this last day of the week, get ready for the weekend. And yeah, it's going to be a great weekend, y'all. That's right. Joe, Linda, woohoo, good morning. Jen, good morning. Well, we got some good, here we go. Hi, Ringo, woof, woof. He likes that, Danny D. Yeah, he likes for people to talk to him. Ringo, oh yeah, he is. He's a pure Chihuahua. He is 100%, spoiled. That's what he is. His mama's dog, that's for sure. He gets his way. He comes and he talks. He does. He'll sit there and go, wah, 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 wah. And if I don't do what he wants him to what he wants me to do, he'll go. I'm talking to you. Then he wants me to say words until I get to the word that he wants. Like I'll say, go for a ride? Nope, not that. Want to go outside? Want a snack? If that's what he wants. Whichever one he wants, he does this. If it ain't one he wants, he just keeps talking. Pretty smart little guy. Hey, hola, hola, everybody. Joe, the toad came to the buffet. That's exactly right. But, there's a lot of bugs out there. And I'm hoping, he's getting rid of some of the bugs we don't want. Yeah. We had our big yard sprayed for ants and all the stuff that can be in the ground, ants and fleas and roaches, whatever, and all that. Because in Florida, you tend to get some of that stuff. But kept it off the plants so that it don't get to the caterpillars. But we noticed a great absence of lizards all of a sudden. Used to we had lizards galore out here. It looked like Jurassic Park in miniature, right? So we're out there yesterday and well, there's only like one lizard out here. What happened? So we checked it out, and it turns out that the stuff they spray, sometimes it'll kill some of the lizards, and other ones just move away because what they were eating ain't there no more. So, yeah, we're down to like one lizard out there instead of a Jurassic Park in miniature, which I'm okay with that. Right on, Jen, the frogs. It's Attack of the Frogs here this morning here at Sea Lake Journeys. I'm going back to sleep. Talk later. Okay, Joe. All right, Joe, good to see you here. Thanks for joining us, my friend. It is, you're on a whole different time level than we are. We're waking up. Joe's going to bed over there. And Josie in. All right, another one of our dance party gang from Foodies yesterday. It was a great time hanging out with her yesterday, Josie Ann. And there's Lee. Hello. Hey, Joe, and bye. No, right. I still have chemo fog. Yeah, it takes a while for that to go away. Chemo fog, surgery fog, it takes a while. I found the more active you can be, as you progressively get healthier and all that, I think it kind of burns it out. Because like I say, the only time I have it now is if I just oversleep, which is rare. Maybe once a month I'll do that and oversleep and then just wake up and it takes me half hour, 45 minutes, sometimes an hour just to get back in the real world again. It's like I'm supposed to be doing something. I don't remember what day is this, whose dog is that? Then it finally comes back to me. Oh, okay. But it takes a while there, Jimmy. It takes a while. But the more you can get physically active again, I don't know. I don't know if there's any medical thing that proves that or not. Just from my own experience, I think I sped up getting rid of it from doing anything I could do physically to just basically get it out of your body. I kind of like getting any other drugs or anything out of your body. How do you do it? Because that stuff gets in you. And it takes a long time to get out. But I think the more you move and the more you burn and the more you sweat, anything you do, it just pushes it out of your body faster. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Sometimes it gets to that, don't it? Bump, 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 breathe. Bump. Right on, John. Good morning. Good morning. That's the only thing you really need to do. There you go. Got to for sure do that. Got to for sure do that. Yes. Hello. Hey, everyone. Miss saying hi to, listening and working on the train layout to record a layout update vlog over the weekend. Oh, greatly. All right. Awesome. Yeah. Can't wait to see what you got. Now, he's got a surprise. He hasn't told us all yet. He's working on something for Christmas over there on it too. Yeah, he says, I can't tell you. I don't. But he's going to have something good over there. I know he is. Yeah. Remember to smash that like button and feed the YouTube algorithm. That is so right. Jen gets the double squeakies today. How about that? Right on, Jen. Thanks so much for that. Woo, I felt a little brain fog again right there. Okay. Hey, Jen and Josie Ann. Absolutely, I would do that. Back then, people helped each other and cared for each other. Oh, you gotta watch this show, Jan. It really shows you how you're coming from the 21st century and how we are now, kind of isolated. We reach each other through social media, right? YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all this stuff. That's your kind of your social thing. When you go to the grocery store or something, people don't talk to each other in grocery stores like we used to. It's like you just kind of put your blinders on. I'm here to get this, here to get this. I got to get out of here. And even in the store, people are, checking their phones, So, and anywhere you go to a restaurant and you look at a restaurant and tell me you haven't noticed this. 4 people at a table, all 4 people, this is their phone. They're looking at their phone. Nobody talking to each other, looking at their phone. You go anywhere like that where it's a public setting, people sitting around outside, maybe waiting to get into a theater or store or whatever, and they're sitting there on their phone. It's amazing. Social interaction is limited to an electronic device. But when you go to the 1880s, like on that show, all electronic devices are taken away from you. Totally. No, you get no contact. You're not getting any text. You're not getting any YouTube. You're not getting any Instagram. You're not getting emails. You're not getting nothing. So it was a big shock for them. And especially for the younger kids at first, the teenagers and stuff, they were like, this is how we've lived. Their whole life has been like that. For people our age, my age, we evolved into it, right? Because we didn't have all that when we were young. Didn't even have a cell phone capable of all this stuff until, 20 years ago. And I didn't have one until 10 years ago because I was like, no, I don't want that. And then here I go, I got one. Resist it, but it's really interesting. And then at the end, it's like they realize, I can depend on them. I can help them and depend on them, and they can help me and depend on me to help them. So it really is a big difference in the culture between 1880 and what we have today. I would love to give it a try. Me too, Jan. I would do it. I sure would. Pete's coming in. Right on. Good morning to you, Pete. How's it going this morning, brother? Woo, woo, woo. Getting ready for that ABC cruise, I know. Love her dancing. Oh, you talking about Robin from Sea Lake Journeys? Here you go. Let me show you. Here's a picture of Danny D of me and Robin dancing on a cruise ship that wasn't a glow party. Yep, that's how we dance when we're in the MSC Yacht Club. That was us. I got a good imagination, right? We did used to ballroom dance before I lost my leg, believe it or not. Not that good. We didn't dance like that, but we did ballroom dance, and we did the waltzes and the foxtrots and the rumbas. And a few other dances. There were 6 of them that we did. The tango, we learned how to do that too. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. I'll bring my glow Speedo. Okay, Jimmy, you bring it. Bring it on. I'll probably have to be on a Carnival ship for that. So I'm going to recommend the ABC cruise for you. It's not too late for you and Colleen to book that. It's next April. You should be feeling really good by then. You should be like, yeah, I'm so many days now. I quit counting. You will get to that point, Jimmy. You'll get to so many days. You'll be like, I don't need to count days no more. I'm cooking now. I'm cooking now. Yeah. Hey, Chris, Jimmy. Morning, guys, from Pete. And hey, Chris. Hey. Okay, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Oh, there's Ohio Travels with Chris right there. Good morning to you, Chris. Good morning to you up there in Ohio. I know y'all still got it cold up there. It was like 59 here this morning, and maybe 58, 59. But feels good. Right now, it's already warmed up to 61 here. It's going to be a great day. There's Jen's channel right there. Be sure to check her out and get ready for Level Up. Hopefully next week if Jen's ready. If not, whenever she is ready, she'll come back and do that Level Up show. We all need to level up. Vicky, there's Vicky's link right there. Don't miss the dance party next time. Come on, y'all. And Jimmy, the Astute Tourist, get over there and hang out with Jimmy's at 6 a.m. on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. He's always got a great panel in there, usually Scott and Kenny, Eddie, and Denise. You never know who's going to be in there. It's going to be some fun people. Hey, good morning from Tom and Terry. I won Iron Maiden tickets yesterday. What? You get to go see Iron Maiden? Oh, Tom, have you ever seen them yet? I've watched Iron Maiden 3 times when I was younger. Went to 3 Iron Maiden concerts because I had a nephew who's basically my age. Because remember, my sister's a lot older than me, and he wanted to go to Iron Maiden. I'm like, okay, let's go. And after that one, about a year later, hey man, they're coming back. You want to go again? I'm like, heck yeah, let's go. Iron Maiden is a great concert. Man, Bruce Dickinson, he's got a great voice. And I don't know if Nico McBrain's still the drummer, but I think the rest of the band's the same. It's going to be a great concert, Tom. You're going to love it. Hey, Linda from Chris. There's Chris's channel right there, too. Check out Chris. She's going to be coming on the ABC cruise with us right there. And thanks to the Danny Bot. Double squeakies for Danny Bot. Danny Bot. Man, Danny's awesome. There's Tom and Terry's link right there. TNT's Adventures 2C, and they have a Facebook page also. You definitely want to get to. Get a hold of them here on YouTube, the YouTube channel, and also get their Facebook page as well. And that they do big groups on all their cruises. A Facebook page, and there's sometimes we'll have 1,000 people going on a cruise that'll be on their Facebook page. Yeah, I don't know how many they've got on the ABC cruise yet. I haven't looked to see how many. I do go over and check and see what they've put up, what events are coming up, and that's how you can keep up with what's going to be going on the ABC cruise. And so I follow their pages even for cruises I'm not going on, just to kind of feel like I'm part of the fun that way. It's cool to keep up like that. Congratulations, Tom. I know, dude, that's a good prize right there. Yeah. You probably won't be able to hear anything when you leave for about a week. There's Lee's channel right there. Get over and check out Lee making some model train kit sets. It's pretty cool, y'all. Iron Maiden, yeah, that's going to be awesome. Awesome. Great music right there. That's my kind of stuff. Where Eagles Dare. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. There's Ryan's link right there. PK Travel Adventures, y'all. Listening as we wire up little red lights in the building. Oh, man, you got to wire up that thing too, right? Little teeny tiny little stuff, y'all. Yeah, little tiny stuff. There you go right there. Cruise Life. Oh, yes, all the channels coming over. Danny is the super Danny Bot today, throwing everybody's link up in there. Be sure we check each other out. This is how the community grows. Think of the 1880s. Instead of I'm going to bring y'all over a bucket of milk so I can get some eggs. How about I'm going to come subscribe to your channel and watch a video, and you can do mine the same way. Help us grow. It's the same thing, but different, ain't it? It kind of is. It lingers for sure. Oh, yeah, Jimmy. It's going to linger. Yeah, don't go away overnight. But I think the more active you can be as you progressively get healthier, I think it'll go away faster. And then you won't notice it maybe until like I do if I oversleep. That's why I like to get up, make sure I get up early. That way, because I don't like that brain fog. I don't like it. And when I came home from this leg deal, oh my gosh, it was months where it was just every day, all day. I was like sitting there having to really focus. I'm trying to fill out this form, right? I'm like, what? Let me read that again. Oh yeah. And I put my answers over on another piece of paper because I knew what I was writing wasn't going to make sense. And it'd take me a whole day to get a questionnaire filled out. And Robin would come home from work and look at my answers to the questions that I'm writing for these forms. And she'd start laughing. She goes, "Do you see what you wrote here?" I'm like, "I wrote the answer." She goes, "Yeah, let me read it to you." And she'd read it to me. I'd be like, "Oh Lord, what's the right answer?" Oh, it was so funny. It's funny now. It wasn't funny then. It was very frustrating at that time then. That was far more frustrating than the leg itself. Yeah. Travel Cake Trips right there is Kathy. Hey, all right. Travel Cake Trips, y'all. Kathy. Got some squeakies going up. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Jimmy. Okay, I'm going to catch up here on this chat here real quick. Danny Bot is working hard again today. Absolutely. Right on, John. We ban phones during dinner. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. When we eat, and nowadays we just us, we go sit down on the couch, turn on something that we really ain't watching on TV, and eat, elbowing the dogs along the way. Get back, get away, get away. That's how we do. Hey, we got Wrestler Mania coming in. Good morning to you, Wrestler Mania. Woohoo! Thanks for joining us here again. Here, this is Friday Motivation with Sea Lake Journeys, and we're motivated. And yeah, we're having a great day. Hello. JJ, I feel like there are all still a lot of people that still help. I'll be that way till the end. Absolutely. Yeah. Sometimes, sometimes you have to pay attention to realize they're right there. You know, sometimes we overlook it because we're still doing this and they're actually helping us. And then we have to go, oh, thanks for that, you know? And, but yeah, there's still people willing to help. There sure is. They're there. There's a few there. Jan says, I can lay my phone down during a meal or when we have guests, but Jay is on his phone constantly. It's frustrating. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. The phones, I tell you, when I get in my truck, you know, when I leave the gym, I'm usually leaving 6 or a quarter after 6 in the morning. So if it's a Monday or Wednesday or Friday, usually I'll put Jimmy's show on and I'll put driving and listening, and then I'll throw it out of my reach. That way I can't even try to look at the chat. I can hear them talking, but I can't look at the chat and I can't comment or nothing like that. I get it out of my reach. That way I don't, ain't tempted to do it because, man, I've read too many times where, you know, people got killed in a wreck and they're dead with their phone in their hand, you know. So that ain't going to be me. Pete. Hey, Pete. Hey, TNT. That is why when we cruise, we do not carry the phones with us unless we want to take pictures. Yeah, John, that's a great tip. And I do the same thing. My phone goes in the safe. I usually just turn it off, throw it in the safe, and I don't touch it till the night before we're going to get off the ship. And the only reason I touch it then is to go ahead and get a charger on it. Not that I'm looking at anything. I won't actually turn it on until, you know, usually we get to the car. When we get in the car, then I'll turn it on, and then it blows up. Now, Robert from Sea Lake Journeys, she carries hers, but if she's videoing, she has it on the gimbal, so she's not looking at Facebook or text messages or anything like that. And she's, you know, recording stuff on her phone. But she's pretty good on vacation. She don't sit there and look at stuff. She'll say, okay, this is when I'm going to check emails from work, and then that's it. And then she won't look at it no more. So she does real good with that. She can break away from it for sure. And she'll spend, you know, an hour, or if she's going to do some work, she'll go ahead and turn her laptop on and get her phone right there because she has to have a 2-part verification kind of process thing. So she has to have them both. She has to have multiple devices to do her job. So she does that for an hour or two or however long she's going to do it, and then that's it. She's done. Won't look at that stuff no more the rest of the day. So she's got it under control. As that I was kind of concerned. I thought, man, she's just going to be working the whole time, but she don't. She sets aside a time to do it, and the rest of the time she's on vacation. But for me, John, it's in the safe. Out. Goodbye. Thank you for putting out our travel cake trips link, Danny D. We are 86 away from 1,000. Ooh, that's dangerously close. Dangerously close. All right, y'all. If you can help them get to 1,000 today, it would be greatly appreciated. Get over there to Kathy and Bryant. Hit the big old subscribe button. Make sure you watch a video all the way through. Leave them a comment and a thumbs up. And yeah, let's get them to 1,000. 1,000. And let's see. Hello. And we got Midlife Travels. Hey, Chris and Sherry right there. Good morning to y'all. Good morning, Chet, and everyone in the chat. Right on. What's going on, Sherry? I see Sherry on Facebook every day. And if you need a travel agent today, get a hold of Chris at Midlife Travels and tell him you want to get on a cruise, okay? Sea Lake Journey sent you, and he said he can book a ship. He can book the air flight there, book the hotel room. You want to ride a submarine while you're on your cruise? Probably do that too. So check them out, y'all. Midlife Travel, awesome people over there. Good morning to you, Sherry. 43 degrees here currently. Right on, Chris. 43. I'm digging it. And there's Midlife Travel's link right there, y'all, so you can get over and subscribe to them. Also, thanks for that. Danny D needs to win a prize or something better than a double squeaky. How about Danny D? Here's a big old special hug from Sensei Rabbit. Right there. That's the first and only Sensei Rabbit hug we've ever given out. Danny D, you're your first one that's ever got it, the only one that's ever got it. A super huggy from Sensei Rabbit. You know? No problem, Kathy. Right on. Good morning. Hello. I talked to Kurt this morning. He may do live next week, not guaranteed yet. Okay, John. Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. We keep watching for him. I keep checking for thumbnails and checking Eddie's page. Let's see if when he's coming back at 8, and then we'll be at our 8:30 slot on Mondays, or excuse me, on Wednesdays and Fridays. Mondays I'm with the Conscious Cruiser at 8:30. Monday mornings I'm on the Conscious Cruiser at 8:30. Wednesdays and Fridays, Sea Lake Journeys, Wacky Wednesday and Motivation Friday. Hey Tom, best Friday greetings to you all. Nice Christmas tree. Thanks, girls. Thanks, Beth and Christy. Yeah, I'd like my little tree. I thought it looked pretty good for, I got maybe $10 invested in that. Thank you, Danny, for sharing our page link. Yes. Whoops. Hello, Danny. Are you off for Thanksgiving yet? Yeah. Are you off? Are you off, Danny D? Good morning from Twisted Nerves. Hey, good morning, Twisted Nerves, right there, my Abyssinian cat friends. Good morning to you. The girls, Midlife Travels. No problem. Winston. That's right. Twisted Nerves is Winston. Yeah, Winston, that's what I call my grandyoungin, my grandson, after Winston Churchill. So I got to remember that. Yeah, Twisted Nerves is Winston. Okay, good deal. Danny, the girls are us. Their link right there to get over there to check out the girls and get to meet some new friends. Yeah, meet some new friends over there, but the girls are us. Hey, everyone, please remember to click the thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. Just Chet and Robin that you care, and it's free. That's a great tip right there, Wrestle Romania. I sure appreciate that. Yes, thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I was putting a dot of paint on something and signing it in plastic cement. Yeah, because you're making one ready for a competition, I do believe. A painting competition coming up that he's trying to win. And from the work I've seen over there, I think you got a good chance of winning, my friend. Yeah, I think so. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. There's WrestleMania's link right there. Check it out. Check them out, y'all. Everybody check each other out. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, I'm catching up with the chat pretty good here. How would a fresh coffee going make myself one? Oh, okay. Got to get that coffee there, Lee. You know what I've got? I've got creatine. Creatine, y'all. Yeah. 8 grams of creatine. Ain't that yummy? Uh-oh, I had a drink without a commercial. That could be a problem. Baby Enzo, woof, woof, woof. Right on. 15 days till the Celebrity Beyond. Oh, Celebrity. Are you getting on Celebrity Beyond? That makes me think of this, Pete. There it is, the Celebrity Beyond for you, Pete. How you like that? 15 days till you get on that ship right there. Oh, that's going to be awesome. I want to get on that class of ship. I think it's called the Apex class for Celebrity. I like that that little thing that goes up and down the side of the ship there. It's a little restaurant, bar type deal. And they also use it for embarkation and debarkation. I just like to get on one of those ships to check it out. One day maybe. Marjorie gets a hug. How about that? Good morning to you, Marjorie. She's only a few days away. Yeah, next Tuesday she's heading down to the port to get on that Helping Hands for Cruising cruise. Oh yes. There you go. You're one closer to 1,000, Kathy. How about that? Oh, that's awesome. You guys are awesome. Double squeakies for everybody. Helping other channels grow. I love it. That's how we got to grow. Marjorie, hey. And I'm rolling. Appreciate that indeed. Right on, Kathleen Bryant. JJ's Adventures, hey, and good morning. So we set up the kilt night for the 17th, I think. Check the events tab on the ABC's page. Yeah, I will. I check that periodically. I like to keep up with what you got going on over there so I know what's going on, so I can figure out, I want to do that. I'll pass on that one, but I want to do this one, like we always do. Let's get back to the board games. We love board games. I do too. Oh my goodness. Board games, puzzles. I like them both. On Virgin Voyages, the one we just got off of in October, we did a lot of puzzles. We sat there and they had all the puzzles right there. You just go get one, and the table's right here, great big table. Set it down, work on it. You can sometimes we invite somebody over. Hey, you want to work on this with us? You know, if not, we want to do it by ourselves. We would, but it was a lot of fun. And the board games, I love the board games, man. Everything from chess to Monopoly, you name it. I love the board games. I remember being a kid when I was a young kid, going up to New York, and we'd play board games. And we might set up a Monopoly, and it might take 4 days for that thing to play out. Or we'd play Risk. That was another one to take a long time to play out, you know. And of course, it would be interruptions because somebody would get mad at somebody else, and we'd have to go off and play kickball or something, and then we'd come back 2 hours later and play it some more. Hey, foodies from Marjorie. Squeak, squeak from Daddy D. Twisted Nerve says, TNT, that's excellent. I've been wearing kilts since I was old enough to walk and not fall down, and until I was too old to walk without falling down. Well, Winston, on our ABC cruise, we're all going to be, I say we all those guys, and some of the ladies too, are going to be wearing kilts for a formal night on that ship. So yeah, Robin Sea Lake Journeys is still scoping out which one she's going to order us, but she's narrowing it down. She's been showing me a couple here last 2 days, so we're narrowing it down. We'll have it ordered in plenty of time to get it here. But kilts, yep, you're going to see a whole bunch of guys wearing kilts. Some guys have 2 legs, some guys have 1 leg, but we're going to be wearing them anyway. How about that? Hey, Danny. Hey. We love Skip-Bo. Skip-Bo. I don't know if I've ever played Skip-Bo. Skip-Bo. I don't know if I've ever played that. I love it. We like all kinds of games. We had Trouble. Mystery Date. Trouble was a good game. Mystery Date. I know what that game was. I've seen it, but I never played it. But Trouble we played. Yeah, we played that one. I mean, what else was there? Hungry Hippo, the Scooby-Doo board game. Anybody remember that one? That was a lot of fun. I still remember the one space, Ghosts and Spooks are waiting for you. Go back to. I always wanted to land on that. I don't know why. I wanted to go back to because I had a little slide thing around the cobblestone steps where you counted 1, 2, 3, 4. You land on that one. Ghosts and Spooks are waiting for you. Go back to, but you had to go down the little slidey thing. That's what you do when you're 8 years old, right? It's like Uno. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Uno. Okay. Now Uno, I know we played a lot of that when our kids was growing up. We played that with them at home. Uno. Yeah, it was fun. They got pretty good at it, and I taught my kids how to play chess too. So they got pretty good at that. Always plan on an event to be ship time. When you post it on the page, it shows up in the wrong time zone. You can be wrong. Okay. Yes. Plan the event by the ship time. Yes. Absolutely. And very important when you're on a ship to make sure you're on ship time. Because you may go through time zones and your little electronic device go and change to the new time zone, and then you're no longer on ship time. So you missed your event by an hour, one way or the other. You got there an hour too early or you got there an hour too late. So that's a great tip right there from Tom. Make sure you stay on ship time when you get on that ship so you don't miss the events. That's fantastic. Skip-Bo is cards. Okay, it's a card game. I kind of thought I maybe heard of it, but I've never played it. I don't know what it is, but sort of like Uno. So, okay, I can dig that. Thank you. Scott probably knows. Old commercial champ. Yeah. Uno is so much fun. Yeah, it is. And, it's fun to play games like that with people. That's something, I think back to that 1880s we was talking about. What kind of games would they have played sitting around, especially in winter, where you're not plowing or sowing, you're not doing any of that anymore? What are you doing? What kind of games are you playing inside, maybe sitting around the fire just trying to stay warm? What did they have back then? I wish I would have shown a little bit of that. They didn't, because they didn't stay there through the winter, so obviously they wouldn't show that, but that'd be interesting to know too. Yeah, an Old Maid. Yeah, and I think my kids played that one. I did not play the Old Maid. Did play Go Fish. Taught me how to play Go Fish. Sorry and Life. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Yes, we played those too. Yes, we definitely played a lot of those. And Life was always so interesting, wasn't it? College. I don't want to go to college. What do you mean, 2 kids? Ah! Oh, yeah. Fun game. Fun game. Hey, Marjorie, open the door for your mystery date girls game. That's why I didn't know about it then. Girls game. Okay. I'm probably the mystery date. Me or Sensei Rabbit. You'd be lucky if you get him. Oh, we like Clue too. Now, yes, I like Clue. Clue, right up my alley. I really like games like that where you got to figure out who did what and where and how come. Oh, I love that game. Yeah. Yo, it's Eddie Lugo Studios. And don't forget, y'all, at 9 o'clock today, it's going to be a raid over to Go Live together with Eddie, Cheryl, and Jeremy. Go Live together, y'all, for some more cruise talk and other stuff, which is the way I kind of announce our channels now. It really came to me the other day as I'm writing up my own description for my lives. I put on there, join Sea Lake Journeys in the chat crew as we talk about cruising topics and other stuff. I'm like, yeah, sometimes there's a whole lot of other stuff and not a whole lot of cruising. And I think we're all of us are kind of like that, because what comes of interest, like right now, the board games. We're remembering childhood board games that we liked and would still like to play. And on Virgin Voyages, and Vicky knows this, they got all those games there. They're all right there. You don't have to bring them on the ship. They're all there. Just go get them. And you ain't got enough people to play, look over there at the next table and say, hey, y'all want to play this with us? Somebody's going to play. I guarantee you'll get somebody to play. We didn't have any problem getting anybody to, if we was playing a game, come play or help us do a puzzle. No problems. With my grandparents growing up, sometimes we played Masterpiece. Oh, Masterpiece. I kind of picture that in my head, but I never played it. I never played that one, so that would be a new one to me. I believe the ships have a game room in the family section. They used to. Now, some of the ships still have the library. Any ship that you get on that has a library, that's where your games are going to be. On other ships that don't have a library, you can go to the customer service desk, and they'll have some games. And then, like Kathy and Bryant's here, some ships have got a family section. You can book special cabins. They'll call them family cabins, and they'll actually have some of them have a separate room, and they'll have the games in there right there for that family section. So yeah, so you got 3 options there, guys. Check your family section if you're there with kids and you're staying in a family section room. If you're not there, then check your library on the ship. If they don't have a library anymore, then go to the customer service desk. But chances are they've got some of these games that we're talking about. Oh, yeah. Hey, Eddie, Jan. We played a lot of Scrabble and Yahtzee. Oh, yes, Denise. Hey, good morning to you, Denise. When I was growing up with my parents, we go up north with my cousins, we played all these other games we've been talking about. But at home with my mom and dad, we played right there, Scrabble and Yahtzee. Yep. Yahtzee was, I think, their favorite. They want to play Yahtzee all the time. Let's play Yahtzee. I like Scrabble. And me and Robin from Sea Lake Journeys played Scrabble a lot. Usually after the kids would go to bed, we played all the kids' games with them, and then we'd sit there in bed and we'd play Scrabble. And she'd cheat. That's a cheating girl right there playing Scrabble. Ain't that right? Oh, I guess she's working now. She's ignoring me. That or she don't like me telling on her. But yeah, she would cheat. She would hide all the vowels. She'd say, hey, can you go get us a drink? I'm like, sure, I'll go get us a drink, come back, there's no more vowels. She's got them all. Oh, good times. Cards for Humanity is a good one in a new group. I think I've seen that one in a store, but I don't think I've ever played it. But that sounds interesting. Sounds like something for the ABC cruise, maybe. Twisted Nerve says, Foodie's Vacations. Clue is fun, too. It was a tradition in my family when I was young to play Clue on Christmas Eve. My mother, grandmother, and all my aunts. Oh, that's a cool tradition. I like that. Yeah. Now, that's something, Clue, that I'd have to go play with my cousins. My mom and dad, they weren't interested in that kind of game. They was all about the Yahtzee and rummy. We had to play rummy. with cards. I don't even remember how to play it now, but I know we used to play Rummy a lot. Yo, 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 Eddie. Oh, Tom, I love that one. Denise. Yes. Pokino game. Okay. Pokino. That's a card game too, isn't it? You know, there's so many games out there. I don't know them all. If we had a whole day to play, we would get the Monopoly game out. Yeah, because you got to have at least one day to play Monopoly. I recommend having a weekend. You know, when me and my cousins played up there in New York, those games would last 2 days, sometimes 3 days. And yeah, like I say, somebody get mad and we'd have to run off and play kickball or something, get the energy out and come back and play the game again. But we had a great time. Great time with these games. Yes, the library, Chris says. Yes, yes. Denise, they can get wild. Ooh, I'm tired. Oh, yeah. Kathy, I joined the Mrs. Roper romp on our last cruise. Mrs. Roper romp. Okay, I don't know what Mrs. Roper romp is, but it sounds intriguing. I used to play hearts and gin rummy with my mom. Oh, there you go. See, rummy, that's what I'm talking. Yeah, we played hearts. I don't even remember how to play it, Tom, anymore, but that's what my parents wanted to play when we played cards. Yep, we played rummy too. Can you tell who's from what generation? Who played what? It's interesting. My kids like to play Taboo after Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, okay. I've seen Taboo. I know what that. I'm familiar with it, but I've never played that one either. We did try playing charades once in a while, and then we tried another game too. Put the art paper up, and you had to draw clues and have your team guess what it was you was drawing. I forget the name of that game, but that was always interesting too. Seeing somebody's going to try to draw something, and you try to guess what it is. That could turn into mayhem real quick. I can't play Scrabble. I'm not smart enough. Oh, yes, you are, John. Don't tell me that. Try playing it like I had to play it with no vowels. I was having to put Klingon words down. What is that? It's a Klingon dish. Go watch Star Trek Episode 8, New Generation. You'll see. We love Cards Against Humanity. Okay. Okay. That sounds interesting too, y'all. Very interesting. Yes, Denise, we should have a Mrs. Roper romp on the Unhinged cruise. What is a Mrs. Roper romp? Is that where y'all dressed up? Is that what I saw on Facebook? Y'all was all dressed up as something. Is that what I'm thinking of? Annie Lugo. Yes, we should, Kathy. Sounds like y'all got something started for that cruise. Okay. Ideas are kicking around here at Sea Lake Journeys. I love it. Good morning. We're going on the ABCs. Wish we could get a group together to do that. Well, you can. You can. Put it over there on Tom and Terry's on the Facebook page for the ABC group cruise, and say, hey, how many's interested in this? And I don't know what it is, but I'll ask Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. You know, I said, let's find out what this is. You know, she likes stuff. Three's Company. I know who Mrs. Roper was. Mr. Roper was a hoot. Mrs. Roper was a hoot. My aunts like to play Pokino with pennies. It's like bingo with cards on bingo cards. Oh, okay. Okay, dokie. I've heard of that game, but another one I've never played. I'm in for the romp, Denise. See there? There you go. Somebody's in for a romp. You're getting a romp lineup already. You'd get the same kind of lineup on the ABC cruise too, I'm sure, Denise. Chat, Mrs. Roper was a landlord's wife on Three's Company. I know who she was, but what are y'all going to do? Dress up like Mrs. Roper? Act like Mrs. Roper? Chase Mr. Roper around? What is going on? Maybe it's my brain fog. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there as an asterisk. Chet has brain fog this morning. Pay no attention to him. We have Mrs. Roper romp video on our Travel Cake Trips YouTube channel. Watch it when you get. Okay. Travel Cake Trips. Let me write that down. To go watch that on that. I will. Travel Cake for Mrs. Roper. Okay. Is the video called Mrs. Roper? If it's called Mrs. Roper romp video, yeah, I'll give her and find that. You dress up like her, red curly wig and a moo-moo, and wander the ship or have a bar crawl. I'll ask Robin for Sea Lake Journeys that she's in. She probably is. If y'all are doing it, she'll do it too. because if you saw the dance party yesterday, she likes to get crazy like I do. So we're not exactly introverts. We don't embarrass easily, if at all, if it's even possible. Taboo is like the old password game on TV. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. Cruise ship shenanigans. I'm writing it down. I will check it out. That sounds like a lot of fun. Hey, maybe I'll do it. I'm just saying. Yes, dress up like Mrs. Roper from Three's Company. Exactly, John. Okay, we got you. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, guys. Well, we've had a fun time in here talking about a lot of other stuff, which also is about cruising, because it's about cruises we've been on and cruises we're going on. So there you go. Even the other stuff will tie into cruising somehow. Isn't that awesome? We've had a great time here today. We'll be heading over to Go Live together here for the big old Sea Lake Journey raid. And I sure appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for listening while driving. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for my hashtag replay. And thanks to all these special people right here, which is an updated list, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, until next time, we'll see you around the channel.
Well, thank you very much.